Hello, Aries, and welcome to Fifi and Gigi's Tarot readings. Thank you very much, Aries, for joining me. Let's get started. Let's get straight into it. So we're looking at the love energies for July 2025. We're going to be looking at you, Aries, your person, any hidden things that you need to know about, and the outcome. So we'll be starting first with the beautiful Love and Romance Oracle deck. Let's have a look first. We're going to take up two cards. What do we need to know about this situation? The Love Oracle cards for July 2025. Now, Aries, I will be offering an extended tarot reading for this reading. It is optional, but we're going to be looking at your person then, from their point of view, their perspective. Whatever comes out here, that's what I'll be focusing on the extended, especially on whatever outcome comes out through here. We'll be using that as a guide also with the extended. So it will be optional, but available down below in the description box. So let's get started, Aries. Okay. So first card, what do we have? Nurture. Nurture your relationships like blooming flowers. They'll flourish. It's very important that we nurture ourselves, nurture the relationship. Very important. Because sometimes relationships can go through their ups and downs. But if we nurture it, it can obviously blossom. Anything else, please? What do we have? Heartbreak. Heartbreak is a part of the human experience. It will pass. So I can definitely understand why we have nurture, why we need to nurture this. Heartbreak, of course, sucks when we go through heartbreak, but if we nurture it, it can also help here. So those are the energies, Aries. Let's have a look at your tarot. So we'll be using now the Marchetti tarot. Let's have a look. Let's quickly shuffle the cards. Let's see. I need to look at the now energy, and we'll also be looking at the July 2025. It's all going to make sense, Aries. Oops. Okay, one more. All right, let's cut the cards. What's the energy, please, behind the deck? The Two of Pentacles, decision making. We need to make a very important decision here. The bearer of good news. Is good news coming your way with the Eight of Wands? And also the Ace of Wands. This is a fantastic chance opportunity. A new beginning here. There's something amazing coming your way. You need to make a decision, Aries. Let's have a look at your cards. Okay. So let's focus quickly on the now so I can get the gist. What's happening? What do we have? The Fool, number 0. Aries energy. Interesting. So the Fool is number 0. It is the first card in the Major Arcana Tarot deck. The Fool is telling us, go for it. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Go for it. Yes. Take that leap of faith. Take a risk here. This is telling you to go for it. I feel like almost at this relationship, because again, the Fool, it's number 0. I feel like this relationship is kind of newish. It still could be fresh here. This can also suggest something that you want to do, Aries. Just go for it. What is your heart and soul telling you that you need to do now? So this is good. I like this. We're already getting something already that's happening in the moment here. What about July? What can you tell me about July, please? Oh, wow. Two of Cups. It's beautiful. The Two of Cups, again, notice that we can see the reflection of two eyes. It's when you match and mirror each other. Two hands are clasping together. This is when the feelings are deep. It's something that you kind of like haven't felt with anyone else. Like this is like deep love, deep emotions. You're feeling like you've met your life partner. You're feeling that so connected with this person that you almost feel like you get them, they get you, vice versa. It's a team effort. This is good. All of the water also does represent the emotions behind this feeling. So even though you feel so right about this person, Aries, July is actually going to solidify it more. It's going to deepen that emotion. Let's look at your person though. Oh, the world. Excellent. So the world, they're coming completely full circle. So what's going on now? See, look at this. You've got the start of all the major arcanas. They've got the end. So, like I said, I feel like this is something new. I feel like they've just also ended a relationship and they're starting a relationship with you, Aries. I feel like they were perhaps in a committed relationship. That's ended. Now they're starting something with you. Now the world is showing they're coming completely full circle. They're wrapping things up and they're starting something new with you. So this is good. This is a really, really great opportunity. The world is showing that this person has gone through many cycles in their life. They've gone through the tower, they've gone through the moon, they've gone through the judgment card. They've done it all. The star, the hermit, you name it. They have a lot of life experience, but yet they don't give up on love. They still believe in love, which is fantastic. So what can we expect in July from them? The Justice card, Libra energy. So what does this mean for July? Balance. That's what it means. Restoring balance. You balance each other out. In other words, both of you really complement each other. Notice something very interesting that's happening here, Aries. We've got two cups here. We've got the scales, like two of two. And this is what it's showing, that this person, you bring out the best version of them, Aries. There's something about you. Now, the Justice card can also show, what do you notice here? There is court, there's a justice building behind them. And because they are wrapping things up, I feel like perhaps they may be divorced, they may have been married before, and they're just finalizing everything. Page of Pentacles. Look at the Page of Pentacles. So we're seeing someone very young at heart holding a bunny. This person may have children already. This is also the Student card. Like I said before, I did get the energy that this is something new with this person. Remember, these are small messages. Small messages can lead to in-person communication. So I don't know why. Something's telling me that this is kind of like new. It's still fresh. It's still exciting. The Judgment card. So what's next with the Judgment card? Card of Resurrection here. So I feel that Aries, you're going to be in a position of power and you're going to make a very important judgment call. This is why I've got the Two of Pentacles. You need to make a decision here. Now, Aries, you can't make a wrong decision. It's like you're going to get an epiphany. You're going to know exactly what you have to do. And this could be, for example, do you pursue this? Does this person need a lot of nurture after a lot of heartbreak? These cards could be talking about your person, perhaps. Overall, though, these are fantastic cards. So think of the Judgment card, you, Aries, being the judge, the juror, and the executioner. An important decision needs to be made. The Judgment card, because it is a major arcana, it speeds up the pace. So things are going to happen a lot sooner than what you think. So July, yes, I do see July being an exciting month. Just on these cards on their own, very, very good. So remember, July, Two of Cups, things are going to intensify with the feelings. The Justice card, we're also going to see that again, we're balancing each other out. We're learning things from each other. So again, think about this for a moment, Aries. You may not know everything about your person. You may learn something about their past and their history. Everybody has a story, right? You need to make a judgment call. So let's clarify. So are we using this tarot deck, Aries? This is the Harmony Tarot deck. Of course, any of these tarot decks that you do wish to purchase, that's down below in the description box. Just a reminder, as I clear the cards, there will be an extended available with this tarot deck. And I'm definitely going to be looking at your person. We're going to be reflecting on the outcome of the Judgment card. Anything that happens, we're going to go further into the extended. So check it out, Aries. It will be the first thing down below. It is optional, of course. But if you do want to know more regarding the situation and if it has resonated with you, it will be the first thing down below. Okay. And one more. Shuffle the cards. The Fool. Look at this. Aries, are you kidding me? The Ace of Pentacles. I love this card. This is my favorite card. This is an amazing opportunity. Absolutely. It's something tangible. It's something real. It's something that you cannot refuse. Now, why is this my favorite ace? It's very simple. If you look at the Ace of Swords, yeah, you can bend that Ace of Swords. The Ace of Wands, you can break that stick. The Ace of Cups, you can tip it over. But this is unbreakable. So I feel like this is the reason why this is telling you, Aries, go for it. Take that leap of faith. Listen to what your heart is telling you to do and go for it. Now look at the energy with the Two of Cups. Also the Nine of Swords. Now, Aries, Nine of Swords, if we look at this card, it can also suggest that we're not sleeping at night. We're nervous, we're anxious. Why is that happening? Because remember, the swords does represent the mind. They are pointing down. Knows that there is a bed. There's like a room here. Aries, you may even be a little bit nervous in the sense, am I good enough for this person? Some of you may even have the imposter syndrome, feeling that, are we up for this person? Are we, you know, do we deserve this person? Absolutely, yes. Look at this, the Two of Cups. So I do feel that, especially around July, there's going to be a nervous energy, a little bit of anxious energy where you can't sleep at night. Just remember, Aries, the ego sometimes, and I get it, the mind wants to protect us, but sometimes the ego can get in the way and give us false information about ourselves. That we're not good enough, no. Do not pay attention to that, please. The World, Three of Wands. Look at this, Three of Wands. Waiting. The waiting game is finally over, especially with the World. They're ready now for exploration. They're ready to step out. So something big is happening. Something big is coming their way. I feel like it's going to be you, Aries, because Aries, you have the Fool. So remember, the Fool is take that leap of faith. But perhaps you've had a crush on this person forever, but no one's made the move. Now is the time to do it. Right now. Doesn't matter what happens. Now is the moment. So what are we seeing here? We're seeing here someone on a cliff. They're waiting. And I feel like it's going to be you, Aries. Something huge is coming their way. We have the Justice card. Six of Swords. Excellent. They're moving away from turbulent times and into calmer waters. Now, if you remember, Aries, I said before, especially um, with the Justice card, I feel like perhaps they're finalizing a divorce, they're finalizing something with an ex here. I'm going to take out another card. Moving away from turbulent times, going towards the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is also Aries energy. But because we are reflecting more with your person, this is a very boss energy. This is someone that takes leadership. This is someone that takes action. Someone very wise. This person could be a little bit older than you, but they're very, very wise, very knowledgeable. They take action here. They're not afraid to make tough decisions. That's what the Emperor does. They're not afraid to make tough decisions. Perhaps they had to end a previous relationship. Even though it has caused heartbreak, they're still trying to nurture themselves. The Page of Pentacles here, we also have the Seven of Wands. Again, what I feel is happening here also and I'm getting previous, like some sort of ex. Yeah, there could be one or two things that they still need to finalize with the Seven of Wands because I feel like they're standing up for themselves. So you may hear about something that they are battling because the Seven of Wands, this is someone that is fighting for their rights. They're fighting for what's right for them. And you may hear about it, that you may hear about their story, Aries. So what's the Judgment card? What are you going to do about this, Aries? What are you going to do about it? Got the Chariot, full steam ahead. You're going to go for it. That's what it is. So the Chariot represented by Cancer energy. We've got Cancer and we've got Scorpio energy. You're going to go for it, Aries. I feel like your person is tying loose ends. That's what I'm getting from them. We do have the Ace of Pentacles here. Again, this is a brand new start. You also had, and I'm pretty sure, did I see here? Yes, there is the Ace of Wands. So we've got two aces that have come through. Again, this could be a situation where it's still fresh, it's new. You probably just getting to know each other, or areas you're finding the strength and the courage to finally ask this person out and you want to do it. So what can we expect, especially for July? Even in July, Aries, whatever you do find out from your person, you may be worried. Even with the Nine of Swords, you may be worried in the sense, oh my gosh, should I be worried about this? Are they going through a divorce? Should I be worried? Is this going to affect me? I understand in the moment it may, but don't worry, Aries. Just go with it. Go with the flow because you're going to make the right judgment call and you're going to go full steam ahead. So overall, this was still a good reading. This was still a fantastic reading. So overall though, Aries, what are we going to do? We're going to now move on to the extended tarot reading. We're going to find out more about your person. We're going to get the gist of it because I feel though, Aries, there's something about your person that maybe perhaps in July you're going to find out more. I feel like they haven't told you the entire story. It's not a deal breaker. No, of course not. But I feel that you're going to be that breath of fresh air, Aries. Remember, Aries, you are a fire energy. I personally do love fire signs because they're fiery, they're passionate, they're amazing to be around. Anyone is lucky to be with you, Aries. Please remember that. You are a ball of energy and just amazing. So join me now with the extended. Let's have a look. What's going on with your person? What's the heads up? Anything that you need to know? Check it out in the extended. Overall, Aries, thank you so much for joining me. Have an amazing week. Most of all, power to you. Bye, Aries.